Hi guys, it's Allison with Page Peeps, and I'm here to do probably one of my most anticipated things yet, a Harry Potter series, review thing. This is going to contain a lot of spoilers, so if you have not read the series, please do not watch this. Please don't. But probably the majority of the world has read it, because if you haven't, you're out of your mind. So, I just kind of want to go through the series in order and talk about why I like them and things like that. First book, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. A good introduction to the series of Harry Potter, and pretty much the main premise of the story is Voldemort is stuck to the back of Professor Quirrell's head, which is creepy, and Ron, Hermione, and Harry try to stop him from coming to power and finding the Sorcerer's Stone, which would bring him back to his full self. That was a really bad explanation of it, but it was a good start to the series. The second one is Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, and it's probably my second favorite to the seventh. And I like this one a lot because it has Tom Marvolo Riddle in it, which is Voldemort as when he was young. And I'm a Death Eater. I have a tattoo that I'm going to put on right after I make this video. My left forearm. And it has snakes, and I love snakes, so that's an introduction to Parseltongue and the Basilisk and all of that awesomeness. And then Tom Riddle's diary and all that cool, awesome. It was just probably the best book. One of. Next one is Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. And this one was awesome because of the characters mainly. Sirius Black, Remus Lupin, Snape are probably, and Draco of course, are probably all my favorite characters in the world. Basically, have all my favorite characters in that. I'm trying to look for something. I don't know. I have my time turner in there, which is also a big thing in this book, which made it kind of confusing sometimes, but not really. And so I love this book pretty much for the characters. Sirius Black got out of Azkaban and he was in Azkaban because he was apparently an alleged notorious killer, but he would never kill anybody. He was supposedly a follower of you-know-who too, but that actually was not true. So, yeah. The fourth one, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. A very good introduction to the thickness of the book. Is very exciting. It is the rise of Lord Voldemort to power. Totally awesome. Loved it. It is the Triwizard Tournament, which involves 3 schools. In this case, Hogwarts, Bowbottoms, Academy for Girls, and Durmstrang, to compete in a series of dangerous tasks to become the Triwizard Champion, and you go down in history for that. They're dangerous tasks that people die in, and only one student per school is permitted into it, and you have to be 17 or older. To enter, you enter your name into the Goblet of Fire. I'm on fire, can you see? And the goblet picks someone. Well, apparently someone put 14-year-old Harry's name in the goblet, and he was chosen as the 4th contestant of the Triwizard Tournament, which doesn't make any sense, but it does later. And so he has to complete along 17-year-old 3, Fleur Delacour, Victor Crumb, and Cedric Diggory. Oh my gosh, hot. Dang it. So it was a really good one, and I loved it because Voldemort came to power. That was cool. Very cool. This one, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, was a good one. I loved it. But it was really thick and was just somewhat slow at times, but I loved it. And it was a cool introduction to really Snape's history. Not a full introduction, but kind of really made you appreciate him a little bit more, I think. So that was cool. And this one is pretty much, the Ministry wants to keep, says that Voldemort didn't come to power, even though he did. And so the Ministry is trying to hush it all up, and they send Dolores Umbridge to teach Defense Against the Dark Arts at Hogwarts. And she doesn't let them students use their wands. So Harry creates a secret thing called the DA, Dumbledore's Army, to teach them a practical way to defend themselves. This is also the introduction to the prophecy, the Great Prophecy. That's why the reason why the Dark Lord went to kill Harry. And the reason is he heard a prophecy that a boy born in July, I forget what day, would be able to conquer the Dark Lord. So he thought it was Harry Potter and went out to kill him, and Harry's mother died, so that let Voldemort not be able to touch him. What he didn't know is that person could have easily been Neville Longbottom if Voldemort had thought it was Neville, which is creepy, but cool. And then, so yeah, that introduces the prophecy. I don't know how to explain what happens in the Hall of Mysteries. I just don't know how to explain it. But it's interesting. It's really cool. Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. This book is good. It's the introduction to the Horcruxes and the search for them. Scary. Cool stuff. You would never imagine it at all. Like, you just wouldn't. And that's cool. That's really cool. It was a good book. I really liked it. And Dumbledore, huge spoiler, if you continue to watch and decided to get the whole story spoiled for you anyway, Dumbledore dies. Woohoo! I'm a Voldemort fan. So that's a big shocker. And Snape killed him. And if you don't know why, Dumbledore told Snape to kill him. Don't freak out. I mean, seriously, I thought it was kind of weird at first, but I totally didn't hate Snape after that, because I absolutely love Snape. But it was I thought it was kind of weird, because Draco was supposed to kill him, but he didn't. So Snape did. And then you find out, oh my gosh, Snape was so brave because he stepped up to kill him because Dumbledore told him to. But Dumbledore never told anyone, so everyone hated Snape. So it was really brave of him. And so yeah, that was a good book. The second one is my favorite. I mean, the seventh one is my favorite. And I have the British copy straight from Britain, and the American copy from Barnes & Noble, 20 minutes away. And I want to hold this one because it's just so perfect and British. How awesome, right? So this book is the conclusion to it all. It is the saddest book. Snape, Lupin, Tonks, everyone's dead, okay? Everyone's dead. And it's so sad. So when Snape died, I was about to go to the grave with him. I was like, Snape cannot die. That just cannot happen. I cried so hard. So hard. I mean, my heart suffered Snape. Seriously. So this one was also the conclusion to the hunt for the Horcruxes and all that awesomeness. Dobby died too. What the heck? Anyway. So, that's my Harry Potter rant type thing. I hope you guys liked it. If you didn't, that's okay. If you decided that you didn't read the series but you didn't care and watched on, shame on you. Go read the series anyway. Thoughts, questions, anything, just post in the comment, and don't forget to check out the blog, pagepeeps, 2s's.blogspot.com.